Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Tool Show with me, Master Dan, the Journeyman shooter. And it's a beautiful morning here. I figured why not do one of our tasty coffee time segments, and it's a great day to get out and enjoy the day. It's Sunday morning, it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day, Mom. And I figured why not just get up early, get out, do something good. My mom lives in Ontario, so I can't take her out for breakfast, so I figured I'd come and make her a little message and she could, I don't know, enjoy that or something like that. But other than that, happy Mother's Day, so that's a good thing. But there's another thing I wanted to kind of talk about today, and that's kind of the show that I have been working on for the last 4 years, basically, the Tool Show. It's been my dream since I was a kid, and it's been on Shaw's Community Access up in the back for the last 4 years now, and I've been lucky. I've had a great team there, like a lot of great mentors that have taught me so many amazing things, and their community program has just been awesome. There's been so many great volunteer efforts that I've learned so much through volunteering as well there. It's been just an amazing program to be a part of, but sadly it's just kind of coming to that time where they've got to start closing down all of their stuff, like anything that's not making money or not really kind of doing anything, they've got to get rid of it. The economy is hard in our city, and most of these buildings behind me are sitting empty right now because there's not a lot of people investing right now. And it's an amazing place to live. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, there's so much to do and see, but sadly it's kind of a slower time, and that's part of the economy and life basically in general. I know I've been there before. Like it's I come from the greater Detroit area. Like I grew up less than an hour from Detroit, and I went to school in Windsor, Ontario. My view from my electronics class was the Detroit skyline. Everything they show of Detroit is always from the Canadian side of the border across the river, and that's kind of what I grew up basically around. And they went through one of the hardest recessions you could ever imagine, and it was tough. It's part of life. Things kind of go up and down. It's cyclical. It's basically history repeats itself, so there's always going to be big booms, and then there's going to be kind of slower times where you got to kind of make the most out of it. And that's why I figured why not do this show? Why not be able to do that and actually be able to change the construction world and be able to help people for the better? There's a lot of stuff out there, and there's a lot that I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that nobody knows really, and I figured why not teach people, and why not try my best to kind of teach people and actually do something with my life. And this is what I want to do. This is the dream, this is the goal, and I figured let's get out there, let's keep going, and let's keep doing it. So I'm really lucky to have all you guys around me, so I need you guys just to continue to subscribe, to like, to leave some positive comments, to do a whole bunch of really cool stuff. You gotta change the world somehow, and the only way to do that is to realize that you need help sometimes, and that's what I need. I need more people to kind of give me some hands, because I'm very lucky. I have a great sponsor in Driving Force that bought me the cameras and all the equipment, so I've got everything basically to film the project. It's just now I need to kind of keep going on my own and actually do it myself. So what can we do to get that going even more? That's what I got to figure out myself. So that's kind of part of life, as I'm learning, you guys are learning, we're all learning together, and it's a great kind of experience. So why not help me? And yeah, you guys can invest in our Kickstarter program. You can do whatever you want. There's a billion different ways to help us, and if you know anybody that's in the television or film industries, feel free to pass my stuff along and share it with them. Or I don't know, I've got a whole treatment about the show that's like that's the blueprint for my show. Basically it describes how much money I need to kind of make it successful, what I'd like to do in the future, where I'm planning to go, and because I've got like a 30-year plan in my brain, and even on paper I think I've got like a 10-year plan written down. But once the clothing line and the tool line starts picking up, then man, we're going to be living the dream. And then that way I can pass it back to my friends, and I can pass it back to even the community. Like I want all the construction workers out there to be treated a lot better than they do. It's you guys are the people that are building this world, and right now you're treated like dirt a lot of the time. I know personally I've been the same way. It's what have you done for me lately? And that's what the world is. It's same with any job. It's what have you done for me lately? It's you could do the best job, you could work so hard, but you're only as strong as the job you're working on now. And that's why I want Tool Show to really take off and get strong. And the more people that we have with that bundle, then we're going to be better. It's like if you have one stick, you're going to snap that stick real easy. But if you've got a million sticks all together and we're all tight together and we're part of a group, we're part of a team, then you can't break that stick unless you have some kind of really cool machine or something like that. And maybe we'll be able to interview that machine operator, and we'll be able to learn how to use that machine. So who knows? But I prefer not to have to break down my machine, because it's a great team to be a part of. We're lucky enough to have you guys, and you guys are great people. So why not just keep following us, keep liking us, subscribe to us, do all the best stuff that you can. I don't know, check out ToolShow.ca. We're going to be always upgrading and always updating. So why not just kind of join us as we go along in the world and, I don't know, change the world. That's the plan. So that's part of our world, and that's going to be part of yours. So for Tool Show, I'm Master Dan, the Journeyman shooter. Get out there and try to change the world. world by investing in us. We'll invest in you in the later, so thank you so much.